Good evening, everybody. Just a quick live. Obviously, there's quite a few thunderstorms going right now. I've got myself. Good evening.
Good evening, all.
And also, we've got Liz on location. Can you hear me, Liz?
Oh, lightning in the distance.
I'm not sure if Liz has got a sound on or not.
No.
Currently can't hear Liz, but we're on location at the moment.
No biggie. Yeah, shall we go straight to the radars or?
Yep. Have you got them to hand straight away?
Yep. I've got them to hand. Oh, sorry. Go on, Liz.
I was going to say, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
5 and 9 of the phone radio. Go ahead.
I'm just going to say, Liz, whereabouts are you?
I'm literally just outside Cannock, and the last few strikes are pretty much where I'm pointing the camera, so straight ahead of me. So I'm just looking for somewhere to pull up.
Cool.
Okay.
Out of trees. This will do.
So,
there we go.
Right, I go.
Okay, I'm going to mute myself now. So.
Okay, she's just muted herself.
Cool.
What we'll do, let's stick. Oh, hello. Not the person I want to see right now. Let's add that to the stage.
Yeah.
Let me just move a few things around. Trying to get
everyone. Evening to Tom and also to audio as well. Yeah, as you can see, everyone, we have got some storms. Liz was chasing this one up here, which was over towards Telford and Shrewsbury earlier. Obviously, that's gone northeast and kind of dissipating now. That also give out a few strikes. Some near Michael as well. I think you had a strike near you, didn't you, Michael?
Yes, I was watching a cell, which formed probably about an hour. I was watching it about a good hour and a half ago. I thought that's building. I watched it. Finally, it went bang. And since I've actually come back in, it's really just kicked off. Like I've probably had about another 10, 11, 12 strikes in the last 20 minutes.
I think Liz is on this cell over here. Towards Cannock. There's Cannock just under there. Yeah, Cannock's there, Penkridge, Stafford, Burntwood, Brown Hills. So yeah, she's under this one here. Let me just pull this back out.
There's another one coming up behind me looking at it.
Yes. I'm going to come to the lightning. The lightning isn't the most reliable on net weather, is it? That's why we use that live lightning detector thing. Yeah, so the cell has just gone across Nottingham and Derby's now over towards just far side of Nottingham, out towards Grantham. There's Grantham there, look. So that'll be up towards Newark. There's Newark further down. No, Newark's up here somewhere. So yeah, that's over towards Newark. You've got a new cell there developing towards Leicester. Let's just pull that out. Like Liz says, there's some coming up behind this cell.
That Leicester cell's the one that I've been. That's my cell. That's kind of starts to merge with the one that Liz was on earlier on.
Yes,
that's my lightning detector going off again. Is that the same cell? No, it's
that's
one.
Mine. That's behind me.
Yeah, it's these ones here, isn't it?
It's the one that's going over Stafford at the moment.
This my lightning detector's just gone off towards Aldrich. Between here and Shenstone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, guys, if you've had a thunderstorm up near you, chuck it up on. Give it.
The lightning detector's just gone off.
Oh, right. Let me try and.
That's within 8 miles of me.
There's one just near Aldridge.
Yeah, that's the one I've caught my eye.
Well, actually, no, real-time lightning map. Let's go back to that. Consent. share this
If
tab.
that's the case, then I should have visual of it. Let me just put my head out the back door a second.
Ignore the things on here. Let me just sort my ad blocker out. There we go. It's better. So yeah, there has been one near Aldridge. Zoom in. It was near Bar Common. Looks like it was on the railway line, so it could be the line. No, it's a diesel line anyway. I don't think it's an electric line. So yeah, you've got this cell here. Another one up here towards Stafford. This one that Liz is on. That's not actually, that's the one Liz is under here. And a few others. So I'll keep eye on them. Obviously, the Liz and Michael are both in this kind of area. Michael's in Tamworth.
No root jokes, but I've actually got my back door open. So if that cell near, not too far from me, I should actually hear clearly.
Mm-hmm.
So is that just something that just popped up then, the Walsall one?
Yes. So you got some lightning going off to the west of Wolverhampton. Obviously, you got some there to the north as well. Sliz is under. Then you got that strike near Aldridge. Let's pull this out. You got some fresh ones going off towards Lincoln now along the line. Not much else going off currently other than these here. I'm just going to quickly go see if I can go on to. It's been an absolute pain. There we go. Onto Blitz. Except this is more live, isn't it? So yeah, this is current setup on Blitz. There we go. Try again. Oh, going off in the North Sea. Go. Brilliant. So yeah, they're the current lightning. Obviously, there's some going off up in the North Sea, but they're irrelevant at the moment. Some lightning there towards Lincoln. So yeah. Have you had any more there, Liz?
Nope.
It's all gone.
Yeah. I'm just having a look, see if I can reposition to get a view of anything else.
Yeah. I'll zoom into these ones so you can see if
The
anything.
roostings have fired up a bit more in the last hour or so as well, haven't they? More widespread. I think this was possibly what was going to happen once nightfall.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to head north over Cannock Chase towards the reservoir, because I can see south quite nicely over Stafford, Rugeley and Lichfield from there. So yeah, I'm going to reposition, I think, because I don't think these are going to do anything again.
No.
Yeah, I think they're more. I think I might mention these could be pulse storms where they just last for a short amount of time. Then,
yeah, that's why I'm thinking if I get up on the reservoir, I can see all the way across the north of like Wolverhampton, the Black Country, Cannock, across to Tamworth. The alternative is down on my view spot on the M40, but I think that's too far east.
Oh,
more lightning.
22.9 miles to my east. So is that I think that's Marcel still going.
Yeah, the one at Leicester.
Yeah, gone to north of Leicester now, yeah. Between East Mids and Leicester.
Oh, I could actually see that quite nicely from my viewpoint on the M42. Do you know what? I'm going for that one. I'm going to, because it's getting dark now, I'm going to see the distance.
Yeah,
so if I head that way,
you might see the ones in the distance.
Yeah. So because I'm way elevated. Oh wow, that's quite a long way. It's an hour and a quarter.
Might lose them.
Yeah.
Especially have been how they are.
Yeah.
But any others that pulse behind the line, I'm going to see, because I've got a really good view north from there.
Yeah.
I mean, I can sit here all night and not see anything.
Yeah.
Or you could move and find something.
Well, yeah, or I could move down and take the chance and see them all going off towards the north in the dark. I think I'm going to do that. So yeah, I'll like I say, just fill time for an hour and a quarter. I might keep me on, because I might see them coming, because I'm heading due south for a while down the M5, M6, sorry, M6, M5, M42. So I might actually see the ones that are coming up as I'm heading that way. And if I find a good viewpoint, I'll pull over and stop for a bit.
Yeah, Tom's just said a cell has just popped up near me again, heading towards the south. I just seen a flash heading towards Bulwell, Nottingham, and Arnold way.
Yeah, well, I can see those from my viewpoint on the M42.
So, Michael, cheers. Yeah, I'd go for it, mate. At the end of the day, they're moving that way anyway, so...
Well, I shall be well south of them, but like I say, I'm way up, and I know for a fact that I can see pretty much the east coast from there, and then all the way up to through Northampton and that way. So it's a really good view, especially when it's dark.
Yeah.
I can see them for a long distance as long as they're north of me. I've only got a view north from there, which is why I haven't done it sooner. But yeah, this one's just producing rain now. So yeah, anybody who doesn't want to watch me blithering around in the fields and wants to watch some proper storm chasing, I've noticed Connor Croft is hunting supercells and softball-sized hail. He's already lost 2 windscreens.
Yeah, I heard he got to get the one repaired at the weekend.
Yeah, he smashed that one the day after it was repaired. So
that's just Connor for you, though, isn't he? He's like Reed. He just goes. If you go hard or you go home, in it with Connor.
Pretty much, I think he had like 3 hours sleep the other day when he's I think Freddie drove his car for him. No, DL from Storm Runner. I think they one of them jumped in with Connor and drove his car for a bit. Just gonna
That's a nice concept.
Do a very multi-point turn without getting myself wrapped up in barbed wire.
That's a lovely sunset, isn't it?
Here we are, just watching Liz doing a 16-point turn.
You should know how to do that, Liz. You used to work for the boys in blue.
Yeah, we didn't tend to do 16-point turns then. We just used to handbrake turn it.
Yeah. I know Westmeads police are like that. I've been watching a lot of it on YouTube recently. The old traffic cops and motorway cops on YouTube. Been quite interesting seeing the old ones, especially.
Oh, can you see the steam coming off the road?
Yep.
That's why they're pulsing. We've still got moisture being raised.
Well, saying that it's been so dry the last few days as well. The heat's just still there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of residual heat in the ground. So, yeah, I'm going to head for my viewpoint, and hopefully I'll get a view from the ones disappearing north, and then we'll see all of them pulsing. Especially now it's starting to get dark.
Yeah, there's the one at Lincoln still going. Well, just south of Lincoln, near between Lincoln and Grantham. That's still going.
Oh, great.
Near Sleaford, I don't know. And then the one at Leicester's kind of still going as well. It hasn't produced anything recent.
She's gone. We've lost her.
Oh, bugger.
Just put us back onto full screen. Sorry, I've just had a bloody daddy long legs just flying.
Oh, I've had flies, wasps, the lot today. That's all I've been trying to get in. So as I was saying, the one towards
Sorry, good evening to Paul James, by the way.
evening,
Not saying
PJ.
hello to anyone. So I'm just saying hello, quick hello to everybody. I've just turned my bloody screen blue. There we go. So good evening to Tom. Tom, good evening to you. Good evening to Audio Coffee. Got my notification. We're watching the Storms afternoon on windy and been disappointed.
Not the only one.
I actually got a notification through. Last time it took, when we went live on Sunday, I didn't get my notification until Monday. Who else have we got? We've got our mod, Paul James. Hello from a warm, dry Hampshire. Hampshire having no storms. I think you will sometime this year. Actually, there could be a chance for you tomorrow. Just keep an eye on that. There's a slight chance along the M4 corridor southwards. Actually, we could take a look at that.
So I'm just having a look at the wildfire going over Saddleworth at the moment. It's really, really bad. I mean, you can't. It's just the M62 is just smoky. Oh Christ! Just having a look. Anyways, I was just going to actually share that because I was just having a look on the traffic cams. Where was I? Let me go back to where I was.
I'm just going to bring up the latest radar.
Yeah, go for it, mate.
So there we've got these showers on some of these are on the thundery side across literally through the Midlands, really, from Wales through the central Midlands. And this is where we've got the weather front set across. We've got, make you see with the wind direction, you've got the cool air come down from the north, and you've still got this warm air converging from the south. And where these two meet, you've got this boundary here, and this is why we're seeing some of these storms kicking off on the boundary layer between on the convergence really, between the winds coming down from the north and these coming up from the south. So eventually this cooler air will start to win out and continue progression southwards in the next 24 hours. Probably won't get quite into southern counties tomorrow, so there is the risk of some storms tomorrow. Well, a few, I say more isolated. So let's look at the thunderstorm. Let's have a look at the Cape. So obviously this is the Cape for now. If we go back to this afternoon, we've got plenty of energy in the atmosphere, which is, like you see that through 7 o'clock this evening, how much energy there is in the atmosphere. We've seen a few of these storms kick off today, this evening. Let's have a look through to tomorrow. As mentioned, there's a bit of a risk for 7 counties tomorrow. So there's no Cape there for 10. Nothing there for 1 o'clock. And there's just a slight bit of Cape there for 7 counties tomorrow. Looking more towards Hampshire, actually. That's good news for Paul James. Let's have a look at the lifted. Let's zoom in towards the south. So there is a bit of energy tomorrow. We've definitely got that lift as well. Not too high. We're looking around at -1, -2. Let's look at the Cape again. So there's a little bit of Cape there, still a bit of energy. It all depends on how much sunshine you've got. If there's a lot of cloud around, then really suppresses the chance. And we'll show the precipitation. Well, this is not really showing it. Which model they're using on this one, the icon. Let's have a look at this. Has got the UK Met Office. So yeah, this is the UK Met Office. So it's showing some showers there across. So I'm just got watching Study Longlegs flying towards me there. The risk of some showers there across 7 counties through Hampshire into Sussex. Now still through the same kind of area. I said there could be the odd rumble of thunder with this. I said it all depends on how much sunshine is expected. Well, how much sunshine you will get. Let's have a look at that show. Come on.
And so things are kicking off again on the radar. Not kicking off, but got some pulses going off again.
Have we? Okay, let's go back.
One up towards Lincoln, one towards Tenbury.
Okay, let's bring that back to now.
It just went off and it's gone again. What the heck?
Let's click that back onto automatic. Should bring up all my tabs up. Yep.
Yeah,
so that's not. By the way, that's not the thunderstorms right now. That's the predicted precipitation. There we go.
So yeah, there's one towards Tenbury at the moment. The one towards Lincoln's not producing as much, but it was sparking up. I was trying to find.
So this might not have updated just yet.
Yeah, I'm just trying to have a look on mine. Don't know why it's not repeat.
I'll tell you what. There's a nice little cell towards south of Loughborough. There's a traffic cam just there. Let's see if it's got any visual of that. That was from 14 minutes ago. Obviously, it's getting dark, so I still think of this. That's the whole thing now. It's just because it's getting dark.
No, mine. We've just we're doing a thunderstorm update, mate. So Martin's Aviation Life just asking, "Hi, when did you start streaming? I thought the show was over." Now we've just come on about 20 minutes ago. Yeah, 25 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's just a quick update because obviously there's a few storms around. I said the whole team are here on standby. So because Liz is out. Oh, actually, we've got Liz back actually.
Ping.
So can you hear us, Liz?
On the M6 even.
Yeah, just on the M6 heading south.
Cool.
So there's Liz on the M6 heading south. I'm just updated a banner actually.
Near Walsall, I think. Cuddly on the M6 near Walsall.
I'm by the toll junction.
Yeah, I know where you are. Junction 10A, not 10A. It's 11 or 12, one at 2. 11A maybe, I don't know. I know where it is anyway.
There we go, updated.
Cool. So yeah, I was going to say, Michael, we've actually had the hottest start to May, haven't we, today?
Yes.
I've actually got that ready to show if needs be.
Yeah, if you put it onto your screen.
I have, mate. There we go.
There we go. Let's put Liz. Let's put Liz on the side actually and flick onto there. Oh, I need to remove my. I said I've updated this short time ago, a few months ago, and it's just.
Yeah. So, as he was saying, our new record was set today for the hottest start to any May on record, with temperatures reaching 29.3, which is 84.7 degrees Fahrenheit in London. So it was 0.7 of a degree short of being the earliest 30 degrees on record.
Ooh.
So close. I mean, I wasn't too sure. I think I give it about 20% chance of happening. But like I say, 29.3 was achieved at Kew Gardens in London. That high, which was recorded at Kew Gardens, beat the previous record of 27.4 which is 81.3 Fahrenheit, which was set in Lossiemouth in Scotland in 1990, the Met Office has said. It's as much the UK as all that, blah, blah, blah. Thursday was also the hottest day of the year so far. That was yesterday. Beating the previous high of 26.7, which was recorded in Wisley, Surrey, earlier this week. I think that was recorded Wednesday. Was it recorded yesterday? Yeah, it would have been yesterday, wouldn't it? Temperatures in London soared, blah, 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 usual. Hotter than Cairo, Marrakesh, and Los Angeles. While not expected to hit the same sort of peaks as Thursday, temperatures should remain high for many on Friday. I'm shaking my head in the background, only in the south. However, conditions are set to return to close to the seasonal averages for the bank holiday weekend. Not going to go into that. We'll do that on Sunday.
Yeah.
The other thing I wanted to share with you is, obviously I've told you guys about it. I'm not sure if other people know as well of a wildfire that's been going on the M62. I'm just going to try and find it on here. Local news. Fly. Yorkshire. Would it be? Might be West Yorkshire as a whole. Hang on, bear with. Whoops.
Good evening to Matthew. It's Matthew. Good evening to you.
Oh, get rid of that. So yeah, this has been going on. It actually reached as far as where I am in Dewsbury, and it was acrid and was really laying up my chest. So you can imagine what this, this smell is really horrible. I mean, I thought it was the milk in the sky, but it weren't. It was this. So this kicked off around about 1-2 o'clock this afternoon. Oh, sorry, actually 12:15. So firefighters are tackling a 1.2 mile long moorland blaze in West Yorkshire, just on the border. It's near the, you can see the M62 in the background there, actually. And there's a reservoir just at the bottom there. Anyways, blaze broke out near Oldham Road in Ripondon around about 12:15, West Yorkshire Fire and Rescue said. Cause of the blaze is not currently known, and smoke is billowing across the M62. West Yorkshire Fire and Rescue Service spokesperson said 18 crews were at the scene tackling the fire, which at 1700, 5 o'clock, was burning in two directions, stretching approximately 2 kilometres each. So see it there, and I think there's another one. Just trying to make out where this is. Same, but yeah, the smoke's still in the air. It's not as acrid as it was earlier, but you can see there right next to the M62. And there's big queues on the motorway. I was going to head that way for sunset, but you can't get off at 22 anyway, so that's roughly where it is, at junction 22. Anyways, there were no reports of any people involved. I'll let you guess what my face looks like. National Highway said the A672 near Oldham Road heading towards Rishworth had been closed due to the fire, but the M62 remained open. Members of the public were asked to avoid the area. Blaze is a series of latest moorland fires in West Yorkshire in recent weeks. So yeah, that's what's been going off up this neck of the woods. As you can see there, billowing out towards, I know that, I'm just trying to work out where that, if I think rightly, the farm's just on the other side of that. You've got Scammondon Dam down here. So yeah, that's on the left-hand side. But yeah, as I was saying, that's heading towards Huddersfield, and like down towards this way. So yeah, that's another thing that's happened today. God knows how long that will be going on for. As I was hearing on the local news, because we had such a wet wet autumn, the vegetation is thick. So, because we've had not a lot of rain in the last 3-4 months, it's just dried out all that vegetation. So they're just spreading. And as I said, it's a 1.2 mile long moorland blaze. So I will keep you updated on that. We'll go back to the lightning detector even. See if anything's been kicking off.
Yeah, I've actually just
Oh, brilliant.
it's up towards, I think, Lincoln.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I was just going to bring that onto the screen. So that's the current state of play. Yeah, there's some over there towards Lincoln. That one towards Loughborough's died off. The one towards Nottingham and Derby's died off. The one that Liz was under earlier has all but died off. There's some there towards Tenbury, I think. Let's have a look. Ludlow. Between Ludlow and Bromyard. A little bit going off there. And as Michael rightly pointed out, some there going off towards Sleaford, between Sleaford and Lincoln, Meveringham.
Yeah, I'm still clicking away, actually.
Yeah, so I'll leave it on that. Yeah, just going through the comments.
There's actually a few strikes near towards Exeter as well.
Let me just come off that, zoom out.
Oh, yeah, it's the Seaton one you mentioned.
Towards, is it Torquay? No, Torquay's over there, isn't it? Yeah, because Torquay's over here. Bridport, Lyme Regis. Yeah. Keep it on the wide view so we can see. As you can see there, it's going to re-click. Leave it on that for the minute. Radar. Have a quick look at that as well. So I'll share the radar. Oh, let's have a look at that one there, Michael.
Was that my previous cell that was that?
Let me just rag it back. I don't think it is. I think that's it is. I tell a lie. That's the one that was over Loughborough, and now he's heading south, like the one that Liz chased earlier.
So I wonder if that's my cell. I had that started when I watched. Then it's moved up.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, combined with the cells. Yeah. Yeah, because looking back at the radar, it's completely merged with other ones around it, and it's.
So we'll have a look at these ones down towards the south coast, or southwest coast even. I don't think they're producing much at the moment, but Gordon did point these out in his update this morning, didn't he? So there'll be some heading in towards Lizard Point and in towards Cornwall and Devon. So, yeah, they're going to get some moisture off of Exmoor and Dartmoor.
Am I clicking away there? Oh, hang on, what's that?
What are we looking at, mate?
I've got something developed just over towards Lichfield. Hang on, that's near me.
Let me just go back.
Sorry, I'm just going to take you off the screen a second.
Yeah, go for it.
You on. I've got one towards Lichfield.
Oh, Liz.
Yeah, I'm stuck on the M6 at the minute.
Are you near Junction 10, are you, or something?
How did you guess?
I know that junction very, very well.
I'm going to come off at Walsall and see if I can get to the Lichfield one.
I'd go up through, this is my local knowledge, you'll know it more than I do, up through Beechdale that way and then up onto Green Lane through Blockhoe.
Right.
Head towards Lichfield that way, maybe, on the back roads.
I've got to get off the M6 first.
That's true, mate. That is true. So here's our Liz on the M6 car park just to the west of Walsall, I believe.
Yep.
I've just got to say, someone on our community chat has actually saw the lightning, so obviously they would do because it's at the front.
Yeah.
I've just opened the back door. I've actually quite a bit of rain here, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually turned off my lights and I've opened my back door, so if there's any more lightning from that Litchfield cell, I should be able to see it.
Yeah.
So that cell there that's fired up towards Walsall, Aldridge, could be part of the same cell.
Mm-hmm.
I can smell that rain.
Martin's Aviation Life says we had some convective cloud in the northwest, but no rain or thunderstorms, I'm guess, due to the wind from the northwest keeping it towards Birmingham and the south, pretty much. Cold air just flooded south early, so and it's killed off anything. I mean, I could see the ones in the northwest from where I am. Towards, if I remember rightly, they were over back end of Stockport. But yeah, nice for photos. I ain't got that many here. It's just been blue sky all day. They look nice. I'm staying up just in case. Might head west. That's Matt, I believe. Yeah, I'd keep an eye on them. Southern Storm. The ones that are coming up from France.
The lightning detector's been gone off. It's telling me that lightning strike towards Litchfield way was about 4.7 miles away from me.
I think our Lizzie's jumping off at Walsall in a minute.
And guess what, Paul? Guess where those lightning strikes are? They're in my bloody blind spot, aren't they?
Always the way, bud. Always the way.
You know, on the search, I've got this certain spot where it's my blind spot. I've got no view because the way I'm positioned. Always in that same area. Have you noticed? It's always round about Cannock.
It's always in that Litchfield
way. Always that area.
Yeah, I get the same to the east as well, towards Wakefield and Leeds. I get that blind spot.
If it was in the same position I had that my cell earlier on, it would have been fine. It would have been in front of me. I've got views of that, but now it must be inside the house where I can't really see.
Audio's just said Stockport gets bugger all storms. It has to be good for it to do anything here. To be fair, I think it's usually when we've discussed it ourselves. When they split, when they're coming up from the south, when you've got the big, not supercell, but your mesos and whatnot.
When you get the southerly flow, get like towards Wales or the far West Midlands, going up northwards.
They usually split round about where Liz and Michael are, and you'll get the cell split. One goes off towards Stoke, Crewe, and off up towards Liverpool Bay, and then you'll get another one which goes up where Lincoln, off that way up towards Hull. Sometimes they'll crawl up the M1, but it's very rare. They have to brew up.
Could you give me a more specific location than Litchfield, please?
Litchfield.
That cell.
Zoom in, Michael, on red. If you can zoom it in on the thing, Michael.
Yeah, I can't see that because I'm driving.
Yeah.
If you zoom it in.
I'd say more towards Swad, to be honest.
Swad.
So where?
That's where it seemed to. Let's just zoom in.
Towards Swad.
Burton on Trent. But then again, if it's pulsing, it might.
Let me have a look on Blitz on my.
Burton on Trent, maybe the A38 between Litchfield and Burton. That's if you want to chase that cell.
Well, I might be able to get a view of it. So if you give me a specific where it is now, and where it's heading, I can kind of see if I can find a view in between.
I reckon it's probably between Burton and Swad at the minute. Swadlincote.
Yeah, it's just to Michael's north.
So if that cell's continuing to move northeastwards, I'll probably say, is it the A38 or the A34 that goes near Burton? Never get.
Yeah, the A30.
That track will take it probably towards Derby.
Yes. And some are coming up behind it towards Wolverhampton, but I don't know if it'll do anything. There's just a hole around Birmingham at the moment.
Just zoom back out to make sure there's nothing going to sneak up behind.
Yeah. Yeah, they're kind of going northeasterly, Martin, on the dry line. On the like, Liz and Michael will be able to explain it more better than I can.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, hello, flipping heck!
What's that?
Just gone boom round Derby, like just north of Burton. It's just gone.
Yeah, just literally what I just mentioned. Actually, it's like towards Derby, like southwest Derby, between Burton-on-Trent and Derby. So, if that's part of the same cell and it's just jumped again, like it did earlier.
Yeah, because it's not shown on mine. Yeah. Anyway, could have done.
Yeah, it was about 20 miles to my northeast. That was.
Yeah, that looks to be intensifying.
So where am I going?
I think this is moving too far quick.
Too quick
That was Derby, so it's much further north. So it's gone 10 miles further north in the last 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if I head towards Swadlincote, I might get a viewpoint somewhere between Lichfield and Swadlincote. Does that sound?
Yeah, I'll probably say stay around about there, because if it's getting that bit of burst of heat off the Birmingham area, if it's going to keep tracking around that same area, because it's obviously.
I'm just having a look at it on the radar here as well. Just seeing if I can share it.
Currently in Warsaw.
Yeah. I hope you've had your jabs. Yeah, so you might see it from Brown Hills up that way if they can. I'm not sure. You might see it going down the hill from from Thingy down towards Lich.
Did you say? Did you say over the vantage point around? Did you say around Burntwood, or where you can see towards your south?
Well, you want to see towards the north. I'm just trying to remember my neck. Because you got the A5.
They're going around a similar line around between like Birmingham and towards Derby. I'm just wondering if there's like some kind of vantage point you can see that area.
Okay.
I was thinking, because if you come up through Warsaw, you'll come to that hill before you come down in towards Lichfield, won't you? On the A452. I can't remember. If Rachel was on, she'd know exactly where I'm on about. She's from Brown Hills. Are you in Walsall Town Centre? Are you by the college? Yeah, you're by the college. College is there on your left. I know, because I used to live in Walsall. I think it is anyway, yeah. Tesco's should be on the right.
It's yes, that's right.
And Mackey's. See?
Yeah.
Well done, Paul.
Oh, my ears have just gone. I think there's something popping up round here, you know.
I do. There's something going just to the north. Yeah, turn at the Arboretum, don't you? Towards Aldridge.
There's something going round here because my ears, I've got the static.
I had that earlier. Let me have a look. Mine hasn't updated yet. But
there's definitely that line forming now, isn't there, along that boundary?
Yeah. If you look just behind it, Mike, can I put my radar on screen, please?
Yeah.
My control is there.
Just remove that. I'll let you know if I hear any more.
So yeah, this is where Liz is at the moment around here. You've got this cooking around King's Winsford, that kind of area.
That's where I live.
Yeah, so around that area, there's Summit Brewing. You can see it there where I'm circling.
I can't see it.
I would love to zoom in further, but
Yeah, I know. I can't see it because I'm driving. So
yeah, I know what you mean, mate. Don't worry. Yeah, that would be tracking that way. So there is a possibility something could go pop over you soon. That was probably heading your way, actually. This, you know what I'm on about, don't you, Michael?
Is it what? Have you got a vantage point around that area where you can actually see virtually around
that blue
you?
crossings there. There's a mess here behind it. I don't think I could circle it. That's heading along that line towards Walsall. So I'd be keeping an eye on this personally. No going off at the moment. Russell, Colpool, Sheffield, Streets Corner. That's the one. Yeah, because you should, when you get to Streets Corner and you start to go down the hill then towards Chester Road.
Yeah, a few more strikes between, like, more just towards southwest Derby, and there's a strike between Derby and Nottingham now.
Mm-hmm.
I've still got that cell towards south of Lincoln still going as well.
Just coming into Rushall.
Right, no worries. Yeah, once you get through, let me go back to the map because I've forgotten where I am now. Yeah, I know where you are now. So you're by the Mackies on the right hand side, weren't you?
I was right by the Walsall College, and then I came off towards Watling Street towards Rushall.
Yeah,
just coming up to yeah, that's it. Just coming up to the junction towards where you turn right towards Aldridge with the big Mackie D's.
Yes, I know where you are. I'm watching it on the map. Yeah, so Sheffield will be next. And then once you're through there, should
tell you what, it's feeling really. Yeah, it's very. If I didn't have my aircon on, the windscreen would be missing up.
Yeah.
So you're still getting that latent heat rising then?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can see the rain on the windscreen, so once you get towards Sheffield now that way and up towards Streets Corner, you'll come to the top of the hill then before you go down it. And you should be able to get a good wide view then. You might have to pull over, but but there's back roads around that area. That's the thing. So it's not all that bad.
I tell you what, petrol's cheap around here.
How much?
128.9.
Same as here.
Oh, I'm popping away again. Where's that gone now? Oh, that's the
cheapest I've seen is 126. Now we're in Brighouse yesterday.
Where's it gone, Michael?
So that's the Lincoln store. Southeast of Lincoln.
Yeah, I ain't gonna get that far.
Yes.
And
I'll let you know. I'll let you know if there's anything around the Midlands area.
Okay. Okay, just coming into Selfield now.
Yeah, Sheffield know it well. Yeah. Let's have a look on the radar. For the frame. I hadn't even. Oh, it has. Right, I'm going to zoom it back in. There is something brewing, I think.
Is it wind?
You might need to be a little bit more specific than that, Paul.
It's towards Tipton, Wednesbury kind of way. But as Michael was saying, along that line is currently around just to your north.
Yeah, there's no viewpoints. Tipton, Walsall, Tipton, Wednesbury. There's no viewpoints up there.
No, well, you're already.
I know that well.
Once you get to Burntwood, that's kind of the northern point of that line that I can see on the map anyway. but it looks like there's some brewing just towards Wednesbury and Tipton kind of way. But that's like 10 minutes ago.
There's no way I'm going to be able to see that.
No. You might, from the viewpoint at top of thing, trying to see where you are now. Walsallwood, I think. Just
come out of Sheffield.
Yeah, I know that's the black spot as well. I hate that. So yeah, that she's heading in towards Walsallwood now, if I remember rightly.
I'm about 3.5 miles away from the Watling Street roundabout.
Yeah, I know you are. Yeah, you're in Walsallwood now. Martin's just said, "Great stream, guys. You've got someone out on the road and all. We all go out." I'm interested in this stuff as I'm training commercial pilot and already have a PPL. Nice.
Oh wow!
So if you can do streams from up in the air, that'd be ace. But not too sure. That'd be ace. That one.
Our own hurricane chaser.
Isn't it? Yeah, just in Walsallwood now. I know where you are. So yeah, you're coming up kind of to the dry line now, to the boundary.
Yeah. That there's been precip all the time, so that's dragging the cold air down. So I don't know how much is going to go pop now.
Yeah, I'm just watching that
but
stuff back around Kingswinford, Brierley Hill, Wednesbury kind of way. But then you've got the precip on towards Bridge North, Clearbury, Stretton kind of way. The last of it, really.
Yeah, latest on the detector is the cell towards the southeast of Lincoln is still, well, it hasn't popped for the last 3 or 4 minutes, but that's the latest strikes. Even across the Midlands now, it seems to be gone quiet. Me personally,
it's recycling.
Yeah, if there's perhaps an advantage point around that area where you are, Liz, then maybe just stop there and just see what happens next.
Yeah,
what's that just popped up? That's towards east of Nottingham.
Yeah,
I think that's my bloody cell still going away, just east of Grantham.
Cheeky.
Yeah, I'm not going to get a viewpoint for a while, maybe, like until I cross the M6.
I was going to say, because you're just coming up to KFC.
Oh, yes, please.
Or is it a Burger King now? I don't know.
No, it's still a KFC.
That's a dump.
Yeah, can I have a bonus banquet meal, please?
Yeah. When you get up to
the next big junction's the Chester Road.
That's the one, yeah, before you go down the hill. So you might be just trying to think. Would it be worth heading back down towards Aldridge and going in one of the villages like Stonnell or somewhere like that?
I don't think that soon. I might head down the hill a bit and then go up to Muckley Hill and then turn right towards Wall.
Yes, Muckley Corner that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that sounds good. On the hill, turn left.
Yeah.
So
me personally, I wouldn't go any further away from home, just in case it's completely zilch out. So if you've got an advantage point nearby that you can just stand by for a short amount of time or something, then.
Yeah, I'm just about to come out of the built-up area now, so I might get a spot I can pull over on this hill, but I can only really see, I guess, northeast.
Yeah, I'll be looking up towards the Derby one. Lincoln's still going. You might even see that one, Liz. Actually, if you can get a good long view, you might see the one towards Nottingham as well.
It's too many streetlights, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one Nottingham is just too far east. It's like your side of Grantham, if that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Unless that Derby cell refires again. What was that? Is that a different cell that's fired up towards northeast of Lincoln?
No, I've got no view. Got no view. Yeah, I'm going to hang it right at Muckley Corner.
Mm-hmm.
Got a good view west, but there's nothing west.
Yeah, I'd say perhaps hold fire where you are. I wouldn't go any further
No, just like you say,
away
around
from
the
home,
wall.
to be honest, in case that's it for this area.
Yeah.
Good into Anne Smith.
And were you on that one, Liz? Head round wall or somewhere like that, back end of Litchfield, just in case. But
So what's the plan? If nothing kicks off in the Midlands in the next 20 minutes, do you think we should wrap it up for now, or should we hold fire? Shall we do it every like 10 minutes to see how things are? If it completely goes dead completely across, then so it's 54 now. So we'll have again about 10 minutes. If nothing happens, then we'll decide what we're going to do from there.
Yeah. We'll see. So yeah, Lizzie's currently at 5.
Me personally, I probably want to stay on there for perhaps to 11 o'clock, perhaps the latest, because obviously I've had work this morning. I've been up since about 4 o'clock. Well, say 4 o'clock. It's been more 2 o'clock. So I woke up then. I didn't get back to sleep. But thankfully, I've got 3 days off now because I worked my Sunday.
Good lad. Get some rest.
Aye, just glad I've got 3 days off together.
Right, we'll click on.
Got Liz on full screen at the minute.
Yeah.
Keep your mankinis to yourself, guys. I don't have nightmares tonight.
I thought we were doing the Weather Fans calendar next year in the mankinis.
Well, so let's see how much the sun gets to me this year.
Well, we saw how much he got to Gordon today.
You won't get me in a mankini, I can tell you that much.
Or any kind of keenies.
Shall we get you in a Trinity Mallet one?
I'm now going due west.
Due east. Are you heading towards Brown Hills?
Due east, sorry.
I was going to say
towards
east.
Wall.
Wall, yeah. Were they the first thunderstorm of 2025? No.
Yeah, we have the few storm stuff out this year, but obviously not as sporadic. We will get the proper April stats probably the next day or two. We'll show the April stats on the live on Sunday from the Met Office. I'll give you like the
provisional at the moment.
I'll give you where the line strikes were through April.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think even the pop in, but that's up towards east of Lincoln now.
Yeah.
That's probably head out.
I've hit the precip again.
You've hit precip?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah,
I can see there's a cell in front of me by the looks of it. I can just about see the differentiation on it.
Yeah.
I can see on the screen like a bit like white in the distance.
That would be the one towards Swad, that is my guess. Near Ashby. This is all just one long line there. So, there's quite a few cells popping up in southern England at the moment, but I don't think they produce it.
I've got to have you burst up towards Dudley at the minute.
That's what I mean. That is that little bit of a thing up back of Dudley in there.
Yeah, towards.
I'm thinking, is that picking up that latent heat and moisture that Liz was on about earlier?
Yeah. Just depends how much there's left now, because obviously if it's cooling the ground down this rain, it's like how much heat's left in the ground to be risen now.
Scott's come in. He said, "Good evening, all. Was watching the lightning from Sutton on Sutton Goldfield on the Aldridge cell earlier."
Oh yes, good evening, Scott.
If anybody saw my live earlier, when I got on that cell earlier, there's a huge CG.
Okay, I'll
Just
take a look back. I shall take a look back and try and grab a screenshot of it.
I was going to say, if you could pull the Facebook page up, we could have a look at it. While Lizzie's trying to find somewhere to pull up.
Yeah, we'll just flick that. I'm just taking off full screen. I'm popping away. Yeah, the pops you can hear is just that south towards Lincoln.
Yeah, I'm heading back towards home, towards the Dudley, in case that goes, because that's back towards home anyway. So I'm going to take the long way home, round and about over the top of Birmingham, so I'm not going back through Warsaw.
Yeah.
So we'll see what we can get.
I was going to say, heading down towards Spaghetti Junction that way.
So I've just gone pretty much all the way around the A38 roundabout.
Yeah.
What about, sorry, which area are you in now, Liz?
Just gone pretty much all the way around the A38 roundabout, now heading towards Tamworth and Birmingham. You still got me?
Yeah, still got
you. I'm just looking on the map.
Is it the A38 or the A5?
I'm on the A38 at the moment.
Yep, heading towards. Yep.
And I'm just about to turn right in 5 miles onto the Tamworth Road, which is the A453.
That goes back towards Aldridge, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Streetley.
Yes. I see, towards Bassett's, heading towards Bassett's Pole.
Yes. But I can see there's a big cell. I can actually see there's a big cell in front of me now. There's actually a gap that I come out into. Well, I say relative gap. But yeah, it's definitely dark, a lot darker straight in front of me. I don't know if that's showing on camera. Yeah. You can see there's a paler strip.
Yes.
That's the edge of the cell.
Yeah, can see that. So you'd be heading kind of south, wouldn't you now?
Bear with me. Yes. Yeah, pretty much heading due south now.
PJ has just said, good Mackie D's at Bassett's Pole.
Yes, I've been there a few times. Because I've been there. Yeah, there's let's say a bit more, but there is actually a creme near Bassett's Pole, actually.
Oh, yeah.
There's a paintball place there as well, if I remember right.
Yes, at Bassett's Pole and the Harvester.
Yes.
Can you see?
Yeah, I
can see the cell?
Yep.
Right in front of me.
Yep, can see that loud and clear. Oh, yeah.
Do you mean you can see it loud and clear?
I can see it loud and clear. Can now that the signal's improved. No, I can see. That's the one that's, I think, over Dudley at the moment.
It's a big one.
I said last night. Yeah.
So what? Do you say you're on the A38?
Yes, heading towards Bassett's Pole.
I'll put heading south. So that's what you want. There's someone stalking you.
I'm looking towards pretty much Solihull. So right directly in front of me, way off in the distance, will be Solihull. So I'm looking over the east edge of Birmingham.
Mm-hmm. Let's go back. Just trying to have a look on my
There
radar.
we go.
Solihull.
So if you draw a line pretty much due north of Solihull, that's pretty much where I am.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find Solihull on my radar.
Ah, yes.
I've got an
Not
idea
far-
where Solihull
not
is.
far from Shenstone.
Yes.
Yeah, the only thing that's far enough at the minute is just Estelle's towards Grantham and east of Lincoln.
They've gone quite nice. They have. They've recycled quite nicely.
Just take Liz a full screen just for a second. So yeah, everything is all fired up still towards the Lincolnshire really.
Mm.
Obviously these ones are the last half hour or so. So that's it. Look, yeah. Whoever's in Lincolnshire having a right party up there.
Ain't it? I wonder if we've got out on the Weather Fans page yet.
Used to be Lightning Alley, that did.
So that again, sorry?
Lincolnshire used to be Funnel Alley.
Mm-hmm.
Always used to get funnels up Lincolnshire on the walls.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, if this goes in front of me, I've got a really clear view of it because.
Yeah.
That's my text message. I bet that's my mum telling me it's thundering at home now or something.
Does your mum live locally to you?
Yeah, not far from Starbridge.
Okay. There's nothing popping up down there yet. Good evening to Ben, by the way. Saying it's a bit colder nights here compared to yesterday. It's really firing up towards Lincolnshire at the minute.
Right, now heading towards Sutton Coldfield.
Cool.
On the A453.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you should have the arboretum. You should have the what you call it on the left.
The Crem.
Yeah, then you go over the M6 toll.
Yeah, just going over the M6 toll.
Yeah, I've been on that road many times because it's one of our nearest hospitals, Sutton Coldfield. Good Hope's our nearest hospital.
That's where I was born. No Hope.
Yeah, that's where my daughter was born as well. Yeah, that's what we call it as well. No Hope Hospital. Yeah, because actually the 110 bus route from Tamworth to Birmingham actually runs on that road there.
Well, I can still see the edge of that south, so
Mm-hmm.
it's still holding its beef.
Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. I've got beef in the fridge.
Yeah, it's looking like it's intensifying around Stour Bridge actually, towards King's Winsford.
Yeah, that's
on the radar.
Yeah, that's
Told you.
that's where I live.
I know. Michael, can you just chuck me on screen, please, when you?
Can you tell it to wait 45 minutes for me to get home, please?
That's it, Michael. If you put me on screen, mate, I can show the radar. There we go. That's what I was on about, Liz.
Yep, I can't see it, mate.
She can't see, mate. She's driving.
Can't
He's
see,
describing
mate. Can't look. Yes, I just for everyone
She's
who's
on the
watching.
radio,
Actually,
she can't see.
answer that. There's a couple
Just
of
tell
little
it to
pop-ups
wait
there.
for me.
There's the ones over
Stay.
towards Lincoln that Michael was on about. Let's zoom in a little bit. You can see they are quite intense. So there's that cell you was on about earlier, Michael. Just there on the southern edge. Still going, still going.
I just thought you're heading up towards Sutton Coldfield. You might say hello to Scott on your way past. Give him a wave. Christ, that beef stinks.
Yeah, so yeah, that heading actually towards Sutton, that is. It's just riding along the boundary line.
Yeah, Mum says it's raining.
Oh, it's raining, all right.
Everybody in.
It's spitting. Yeah, I think Michael's got beef with something. That's my 10 pence worth.
Right, just going to Four Oaks.
Four Oaks.
I'm not far off Sutton Park, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly where you are. If you turn left, if you turn left on your right side, there should be a doctor's.
Yep.
Scott says, can you hear him?
Hello, Scott! Can you hear me? I'll put my sirens on.
PJ said to you, Michael, he says, obviously going cold turkey, or was it a joint effort? We may as well crack on with the dad jokes.
I was going to say, do you want to call it? Because I don't think anything's going to happen.
I'm not convinced what's going to happen. Scott says heavy rain.
Yeah. So the other thing that's kicking off is effing in Lincolnshire.
Let's go have a look.
Me, I would probably say just. Is that Sutton Coldfield? What?
It's currently 20 in Birmingham, so.
It's 16. It's 16 here, according to the car.
Yeah.
I think you've gone like the most. I'm trying to think now.
I'm just going around. I'm just going around the right side of it. I'll be coming up to the Beggar's Bush. I think this is the Streatley Gate of the park. Yeah, this is the Streatley Gate. Park's on my right.
Good evening, send it.
I know around here fairly well because my grandparents used to live here.
Oh.
On the Chester Road North, just up from the Beggar's Bush. So I know around here fairly well.
Yeah.
So I should be coming up to the Beggar's Bush in about maybe a couple of miles. Oh no, I'm going to go around the edge of it. I'm going to go up around the back. So around the back of Streatley Beacon.
Mm-hmm.
There's the college, Sutton College. College on the right. Swimming pool.
Scott's just said, Beggar's Bush, you're very close to me now, Liz.
That's good for a cup of tea.
Yeah, evening to send it as well. What else are we going? Let's keep Liz entertained with the dad jokes. I can't think of any.
Oh dear.
I'm completely dry of jokes. I heard one yesterday and it was, why did Mr. Potato Head have a phone? In case Mr. Onion rings.
Oh dear.
I know.
Anyway,
that's what I thought when I heard it as well. I was like,
Lincolnshire.
That's bad.
Right, I've got rain again.
Oh. Pretty sip. Spitting.
It's not big. It's not convective precip though, so
No.
Just precip.
it's just wet.
Mm-hmm. It's not braying on your windscreen. Oh,
No. I would probably say start heading towards home, and if
yeah.
I am. I have been since I turned back on myself. Right, this is the Boldmere gate. So coming up through Boldmere now. So I am coming up past Banner's gate.
Oh, the yellow one has arrived.
Yeah, good evening, Rachel.
Arrives half an hour later than we needed because we needed you earlier when Liz was in Brown Hills.
That's all right. Nothing happened anyway. So
No. Could have made you a cuppa.
Scott
Yeah,
made
but-
you a couple as well.
if I'd have stopped for a cuppa and it had gone over home, I'd have been well pissed.
What's in that? Shouldn't be putting alcohol in your drink in the first place. I just saying she's in Brown
You
Hills.
should know better, Liz. You should know better.
Well, yeah. I am never ever listening to you guys ever again.
But she will.
We were a little bit late on the live though.
No, I'd have been in bloody Wales.
Liz, don't have to listen to us, you know. We're not going to have a domestic.
I know, but when it's 2 against 1, it's like. But that's it. Definitely not. I said that the last time though, didn't I?
You did.
You're probably still going to say it the next time as well. But to be fair, it's been a bit of a little bit difficult one because it's just how sporadic and how quick they've come up as well.
Yeah.
Well, I did get on the big one, so
Yes.
I'll let myself off with that one because I did get on that one, and I did get a big CG on live, so right in front of me. So I'll let myself off.
Michael, can we try and pull that up on Weather Fans Facebook page and show it? Mods.
Hang on. Is that the real suit? Or is that someone pretending to be suit?
Yeah.
Grow up.
Right, I think I've just crossed the Chester Road North, so I'm now heading towards Kingston.
Cool. Have a look at the radar again. Well, say a look at the radar again. I will tell you what it looks like on the radar. Looks very phallic. You look on the net weather radar, Michael, you'll know what I mean.
Yeah, you're on full screen on it now.
Yeah, I'm saying it looks very phallic, doesn't it?
No, I reckon 15 more minutes on the live, I think, unless anything else kicks off.
I don't think that thing's going to go there, that red spot on the phallic. It's got, yeah. When I say phallic, Michael, I mean that and that.
It's just, yeah, it seems to be
1, 2, and then all this up here, look. They just... I'm being immature, sorry.
Sorry, I'm flicking between tabs at the minute.
Yeah, it's cool, mate. Who, mate? Even PJ can see it.
Sorry, mate.
Thank you, PJ. The phallic boundary line is now ejecting its thunder and lightning across Lincolnshire. Oh, suit was real. It's okay then.
Okay. So after what we keep getting every now and again, it's just like you don't know these days because someone impersonated our own boss.
Yes. Get rid of that.
just out of interest, does it work better with the camera in landscape?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Always in landscape would be better for us.
Yeah, Facebook Live works better in portrait, but
You can flick it as well into landscape.
Facebook Live doesn't like it landscape.
No.
Well, Facebook Live doesn't like anything because it deletes your bloody things after, does it 90 days now?
30 days now.
Or was it 30 days?
Their servers must be getting backed up.
Right, just coming up to the Quizlet.
Cool.
John, all these names you're mentioning is the places where I delivered to. Well, not me personally delivered to. We actually do orders for. It's like, oh, okay, I've heard that place. I wonder where it is.
Yeah, I should be coming up to the Scott Arms soon, I would imagine. Another couple of junctions. I should be by the Great Bar Asda soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good evening to James.
Yeah, Mod James.
Is it the real James?
Yeah, evening with fans team. Any chance of bringing the stone my way? Been disappointing 10C all day.
There's the Great Bar Asda.
Is he in Scotland, is he?
He is, yeah, Northern Scotland, if I remember rightly.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely in the cool there then.
Defo. We've had it, I think it was 25 here in West Yorkshire. Rachel says they're having a little built in Burntwood.
Oh, is that posh for that area?
Yeah, a bit posh in Burntwood.
Welcome to the 21st century, Rachel.
I said, am I thinking, I'm going to have to look. Because that's piqued my interest. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Burntwood. Yeah. The Morrisons and all that up there. I don't know. Been a while. I'll say we've only just got an Aldi down here. Well, near me anyway. But,
Lidl. Hang on.
well, we've got a Lidl and we've got an Asda in Dewsbury. There's a Lidl's Co-op and Aldi in Murfield.
I think we've got 3 Lidls in this town.
Yeah, it's Lidl and Aldi in Dewsbury. And then there's one in there's 2 of the same in Murfield. And then in Brighouse. I'm trying to remember in Brighouse. I don't remember it's that much of a place.
I think we've got 2 Lidls. We've got 2 Lidls in about a space of about a mile and a half of each other.
What's the cell over Dudley looking like?
What's the word? Just have a look now. Yeah, the fallacy is breaking up.
It's
still that red spot over Dudley though.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's.
Well, I'm now at the Scott Arms.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like 20 minutes from Dudley.
Yeah. Oh, there's an Aldi on the right. I know where you are now. Yeah, you're on the Walsall Road.
That's the Scott Arms over there. Look.
Yep. I know because the 51 stops there.
I'll tell you what, I thought the rain's really belting it down here. Unless it was just like fired up, I don't know.
So towards Dudley, Kings Windford, it's still kind of yellowy orange over there. So I think the precip is still heavy over there. I'm just looking towards Michael's neck of the woods.
I ain't going back to Tamworth again.
No, it's kind of an orangey yellow hint there. So yeah, it has picked up a little bit, Michael.
Yeah, I can hear it. Really belts it down here.
An hour. It's about the same as what it is in Dudley. Night 2.
Could you imagine if I'm guessing they get a lightning strike now?
Hmm.
You can
Anne's
sod off.
disappeared anyway. Yeah, as I was saying, Anne's gone to bed now, so yeah, good night, Anne.
Oh, good night, Anne.
Night, Anne.
Scott said stop bringing his arms into it.
Sorry, mate. If you leave a
Rachel,
line around at the traffic lights.
I know, she's got to be all over him like a sore rash as Al is. Rachel says, come to Burntwood, Chasetown area. You was near there, weren't you?
She was up there earlier.
Yeah. Well, I said we need Rachel on the case, but I think my calls were delayed.
That's
Precept's picking up now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying.
Heading down towards the Newton Road.
Yep. Is that me, Michael, or you? Oh, it's me. Sorry, my bad.
That's all right. I was just flicking between the tabs.
Yeah, go for it.
Just look at that cell towards east of Lincoln. How many strikes there's been?
I'm going to say that'll be interesting to look at tomorrow, where the boundary line was. Yeah, there's quite a good one going on there towards Lincoln too. I'm not sure about further north towards. There's been ones up near Berwick and Newcastle all day long, been on and off. But then it's not there. They've all scarpered into the sea. But yeah, the only one that's really going off at the moment is that one that Michael's showing. Yeah. I was tempted to go north early, but then I looked at the timing. It was like 2 hours drive. I was like, nah, so that.
Okay, I've now got convective precip.
We've got convective precip. We're going from precip.
This is convective. It's big drops.
Yeah. I would say so, yeah, because Michael. Well, you could probably see anyway, Michael. Tab. Obviously, Liz can't see you, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm just on the outskirts of West Brom, so I'm at Stone Cross, coming up to Stone Cross.
Yep.
Oh, I'm just update your banner then.
Short of West Brom.
Yeah, this is convective.
Mm-hmm.
West Bromwich. It's great.
Brooknight. Gav saying. Yeah, is.
Is there a W in West Bromwich? Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, West Brom.
West Bromwich.
Yeah.
Me
Well,
can
what
put BROMIC.
right.
That was the Newton Road CAF, 24/7.
Bet it's shut.
The undertaking.
Well, it used to be 24/7. I don't think it is anymore. We're on my patch now.
Yep. Liz's manor.
Yeah, this is Stone Cross.
So that'd be your old stomping ground, that, won't it?
Yep.
When you were in Smethwick.
Oh, lightning detector still going off. Is that still the Lincoln cell?
Yeah.
Blimey.
Just put it onto the screen. You can see it. You can see all the line strikes just in Lincolnshire. It's one heck of an elective cell.
Going and going and going. It's now 10:30.
We'll give it enough.
Yeah, give it 10 minutes.
Let's give it another 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Or till Liz gets virtually near home, then we'll.
Mm-hmm.
How far are you away from home, Liz? Now.
25 minutes. I shall be going round the Black Country Spine route.
Yep.
So Wednesbury.
I know the one you're on about. Yeah, 41.
Yeah. Round the outside of Wednesbury and the edge of Tipton.
Yeah, it brings you up by the Asda, if I remember rightly. Like that down. Yeah.
Well, shall we say it's 27 now? Shall we say up to 35 and nothing happens? We'll start winding down. And
Yeah, can do.
what do you think, Liz?
Yeah, I think it's too cool here now. I think it's 14 degrees now, so
Yeah, it's that level, isn't it?
I don't think it's going to do anything now. Not round here. It's just too wet. And I've not
Yeah,
even got steam coming off the roads now.
Shall we
It's
give it?
just-
Do you think we should start winding down now? Do you think?
Still convective rain.
We'll give it. What is it? 28 now. Let's get to 33. Then, if nothing happens, get another 5 minutes. I think that's probably us done now. I think it's the last of Lincolnshire. I'm just gonna go across, have a look around the country. Absolutely nothing.
No, except for that storming thingy. Oh, Michael, you know the one by you? That's really picked up now.
Yeah, I heard it.
That's a really big pimple on your on the phallus. You know what I'm saying?
It's just
really intensified.
Yeah, so I had to open the back door for. Is that rain outside? And yeah, it was absolutely
belting it down. Yeah, I've just had a look now, and big red spot right where you on your neck of the woods.
I ain't going up there again.
No. I wouldn't say it'd be worth it anyway. Yeah, if
it does, probably a strike or two. If it did, if it merges with the cell next to it.
Well, it's going over. Well, it's already gone over, isn't it? Yeah, it's all disintegrating now by the look of it.
My Burger King's gone. Where that Big John's is, that used to be a Burger King. That's where we used to go.
Good night to Matthew. He's off to bed
Matthew.
now. So have a great Friday all. Yep, see you Sunday if you're available.
Night, Matthew.
I know the gentrification of the Black Country is underway. Aye, so yeah, like I say, that line's pretty much disintegrating now.
Yeah, it's got too mixed. The cold and the warm air's got too mixed, so there is no boundary so much now.
No.
So we can clearly say now all that warmth, the boundary of the warmth now is like South Midlands now, can't we?
Yeah, I'd say so.
It may not even be there now. If the boundaries got completely mixed up, the south it may well have dropped further south, the cold air.
So I'll have a look on windy 2 secs. Oops.
Yeah, I'm actually just gonna have a look at
that's what I'm doing, mate.
Air pressure. Let's just zoom out, see if we're
south of Worcester, Warwick, Landroyd Wells, Hereford. It's kind of what looks like a weary line at the moment, from what I can see.
Yeah, if we were in the States and that was that defined a boundary, we'd now have an MCS. It's gone linear, and then you get the little spin ups along the line, but obviously we're not, so it's now just messy rain.
Just meh.
Right, I'm now by the Mackie D's in Wednesbury.
Cool.
hang on, let's bring up the temperature. Don't know why that's highlighting roughly 4.
Yeah, you can see that line there, Michael. You see it just to the south where that cold air is flooding down.
Yeah. You can actually see all the oranges there, and obviously where right like towards Birmingham there, you can see that cool air gone round. It's almost like it's gone down here, but yeah, it still rises up to towards Lincolnshire.
Yep.
So that cool air has definitely gone down towards the Midlands.
It's like a pool of cold air that's pushed through. It's showing 12 degrees over Lancashire, 15 Manchester.
Yeah, head up towards Lancashire. It's still about 18, 19 degrees.
Yeah.
Even towards myself here, 18,
Nottingham.
19 degrees. But
Yeah,
yet, other side of Birmingham, we're talking about 13 degrees. The temperature's obviously dropped by about 5 degrees already.
Mm-hmm.
Just zoom in on that.
Yep.
I'm just checking if I could change that and have a look at
Time
the...
curve.
You okay, Liz?
Yes, right. I was just wondering where the guy in front of me was going. Seemed to be taking to the cycle path.
Okay.
So, yeah, Scott's off now anyway. So, yeah, night, Scott.
Night, Scott.
Good night, Scott.
Yeah, it can get very hot in Lincolnshire, said Ben.
It's the grasslands, isn't it? It's the fens. Keeps it
Yeah.
warm. It has the same topographical effect as the Salisbury Plain. Keeps the heat nice.
Nice and elevated, isn't it? Same with the fens in, like, the Lincolnshire and Cambridgeshire fens, isn't it?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's why the temperature in Lincolnshire stayed so high, because of the fens.
Yeah, I'm speaking out loud, ignore me. You know what I'm like. I have a tendency to speak what's in my mind, and it doesn't necessarily always make sense.
All the right notes, but not necessarily in the right order.
Correct. Welcome to the wonderful world of ADHD. Ooh. So yeah.
What was the warmest day on record today? Let me just see if
29.3, wasn't it?
Yeah, when we get an update, normally the Met Office posts on X with the facts for the day. Let's see if they've updated today. I definitely will do it till midnight.
No, I looked on BBC earlier and it was 29.3. So, yep. 0.7 of a degree off the earliest 30 degrees on record.
Yeah, actually, still got that. Where is it?
So if you go back to around about 2-3 o'clock on there, you might pick it up.
Just take. Where's the comments? Let's take the comment off. So, as mentioned about the third, we talked about this on Sunday. We did our predictions of different questions. And we asked what dates will 30 degrees be reached for the first time this year in the UK, and that answers. This was locked in on the 28th of February.
Mm-hmm.
So Liz went for the 12th of May. I went for the 17th of June. Nodrog went for the 19th of July, and Paul's the 26th of May.
That's so certain, yeah.
It's very close. Very close there.
Liz would have been the closest.
Yeah.
Still got time. Still got time.
Exactly. It's going to warm up towards the back end of next week, hopefully.
Yeah.
So we did actually discuss that on Sunday as well with that secondary warming.
That would be nice, because I'm up in Carlisle at a nice castle with a hot tub.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh, yes.
Jealous. I'm not jealous. You're jealous.
So, yeah. Not the weekend coming, the weekend after. That would be beautiful. Thank you very much. Oh. Sit in the hot tub.
Do I quickly look at my crap app, as they call it, on the iPhone? When it decides it wants to update. Next Saturday showing us 18 degrees.
That'll do. Thank you very much.
I'll take that.
Right, I'm at Burnt Tree now.
Burnt Tree. Oh,
just outside Dudley.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we delivered to the Turbo
So it's
Carver
still forecasting 45 degrees this summer. No.
Who is?
Suit. whoever this whatever channel is. No.
I said earlier, well, I've said it before, I have a horrible feeling we're going to have a summer like 2012, where this is summer, and then June, July, it's going to pee it down and it's going to be cold.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to have an Indian summer in September.
I reckon we're going to get a couple of hot spells like we've had now. And then it's just, like I say,
I was thinking July myself, around about about mid-July, it's going to turn.
And for all those who want to know, I'm the only one who said that this year's going to break 40.
Yeah.
Getting into SB.
Getting into SB. We're about to come off now, but thank you for popping in, SB.
Yeah, I've even said that as well, Ben. Reminds me of the 2020 spring.
Oh, yeah, that was beautiful during the lockdown.
Yeah, I remember that. I've even said that quite a lot.
Nice storms.
Yes, we had some.
But we've had the storms.
They were some of the best I've ever seen.
Well, put it like this, I chased them for 12 hours and I pulled off them. They were still going when I left them in Derbyshire.
Jesus Christ. Because I was living in Walsall at the time, and blooming heck, I had one lightning strike at the end of my street, and I could feel the static off it. It was that close.
Yeah, I picked up one near Bourneville and went all the way up to Manchester. Jeez, and then the next night I picked one up at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and went all the way up across the Derbyshire Peaks, and pulled off it round about 4 a.m. Decided I needed to get home to give the cats their breakfast. Because it was a 3-hour drive back. So, yeah, 2 days in a row I chased for 12 hours, 2020.
Wow. Sendit's just put, I had a nice storm in 2023. Never been so scared in my life. Brought down a power line 50 yards away from me. Very, very scary.
Oh, wow. Whereabouts is that?
Yeah. Which part of Barnsley was that in, roughly, Sendit? You have to give us a location, but like nearest town or whatever, Dodderth.
Meanwhile, Rachel's eaten 3 bananas today.
Hold on, Rachel. You've got your potassium.
Right, do you think we should start winding down now?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I'm just checking the latest. Let me just bring up the latest line detector. Oh, helps if I change the tab. So, yeah. So, let's put that on full screen. Yeah, last of the lightning, it's just coming off into the North Sea now, actually. Coming out of Lincolnshire. Still popping away, look. It's the North Sea.
Nice.
Even as we speak.
We can greet them. We can wave them off now. Sendit Boy was on holiday at a holiday park called Lick Penny Caravan Park near Matlock. To be fair, that's a hot spot, is Matlock.
Yeah, across the peaks. Well, the peaks has the same effect as the fens.
Yeah, holding in the heat in the valleys and stuff like that. That's where I finished off last season's storm chasing. In Matlock. Not Matlock. Yeah. It was Matlock. But Bakewell.
Bakewell, yeah.
I remember that because bloody hell, that was a horrible hour. I got red lightning, so I'm happy for that.
Right, well, I'm going to come off now because I'm like 2 minutes away from home, so I'm just coming into Bryony Hill. So I don't want to dox myself. So
no, that's cool.
I shall head off and say thanks to everybody who joined us, and I'm going to screenshot that CG I got on the live.
Brilliant.
See you, everybody.
Bye, Liz.
Goodbye, Liz.
Bye.
And let's wish you all good night.
Indeed. Yeah, let you guys all go say your tatas and whatnot, and then we'll
Do you remember Eunice?
Storm Eunice.
Forgot which one that is. I've forgotten.
I was going to say, wasn't that the one that ripped open the O2?
Oh, I think so, yeah.
Remember that. Thank you, Sendit.
Good night to Ben. Good night to Sendit. Good night.
You'll have to join us one of the nights, Sendit.
James, definitely. Good night to Audio Coffee. Good night to Ben. Good night to our mods, Paul, James, and James. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see you on Sunday at 8 p.m. where it's going to be about 15 degrees cooler than it has been today.
Probably. Right, guys. Much
good night to
obliged.
Sue
Thank
as
you
well.
for joining us. And
Face to West Rollers, special credits. Hang on, what is that pinging still the North Sea? Yeah.
yeah,
Nothing to worry about, it's just the North Sea.
Leave it at that. We're bye-bye to the storms.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Right,
Rachel.
thank you all for watching. Yeah, we'll see you Sunday. I'm off to bed. I've been up,
mate.
what now?
I'm not even going to talk to you in the green room. I'm going straight to bed.
Yeah, I've been awake about
said
20 hours, so it's good night from me,
said
and it's good night from
me, and good night from him.
We'll see you Sunday, 8 p.m.
Also
Take
Sunday.
care. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.
Ooh.